Augy Jones, Manager of Student Experience here at St. FX. We're creating this video for our 1,000+ incoming freshmen, and we're focusing on 3 ways that university academics are not the same as high school academics. So the first point that I wanted to bring up about the difference between high school academics and university academics is exactly where we are now. We're in a lecture hall. So professors lecture, which means a lot of your note taking is going to be auditory. You're going to listen to what they say, and you have to choose what you write down and what you don't write down. There's not going to be a lot of writing on the board. The second thing is that your high school teachers are people that have their bachelor education. Their job is to teach you that particular subject area, math, English, philosophy. They're very focused on them doing the teaching and you doing the learning. When we look at professors, they have other things that are part of their jobs. Research is a big part of their job. Publishing in journals is a big part of their job. Doing conferences, applying for grants. So teaching / lecturing is only one part of their job. So with that, be mindful that when you come into a university classroom, there's a lot of doing the readings before you get to class, the assigned readings, paying attention while you're here so that you can hear what they're saying and get it. And the other thing is, which is probably the most important, attendance. You need to show up to class. It's very important at the university level that you're here to hear the professor talking, because that's where the most valuable part of your learning is going to happen. My second point around the difference between high school academics and university academics is actually speaking about the physical makeup of university. In high school, a lot of your life is contained in one building. The guidance counselor's office, the gymnasium, the cafeteria, your classroom, your locker. All of these things are in one building, so it's a lot easier for you to get around, get to class, get to cafeteria. It's all synchronized so that the bell rings and a certain group of students goes to eat lunch at one point, another group at the other time. This is not university life. Even at a small university like St. Francis Xavier University, you have to get around campus. If you're staying in residence, where you're sleeping is not where you're going to be taking classes. Where you eat is not where you're sleeping. The cafeteria is in a different spot. So day to day, you've got to get very good at moving around campus. Also, there's no set time for you to eat lunch. You've got to find that time when to eat lunch. It could be you have a class at that time and you have to go to some of the satellite cafeterias to get something to eat. If you're blessed enough to have an opening right during lunch, you can do that. But getting around campus is a big part of how well you're going to do at this university. The physical movements, getting up in the morning, getting breakfast so that you're ready for the day, getting to class early so that you're here sitting in a spot ready to go. All of these things are a lot different than high school because you're spread out a lot more with the physical setting of a campus. Point number 3 about how high school academics is different than university academics really has to do with the individual student. High school and public school, private school, before you get to university, let's say, there's a lot of supports that are already set there for you, from the guidance counselor to the vice principal to student support workers. They're very much people that come to you and ask you if you need help. Part of the transition, which I think is positive, is you're becoming an adult. So you have to start to advocate for yourself, self-advocacy. So when things are not going your way, whether it be in residence or academically, you need to reach out. I'm a part of the student life team. We have a lot of people on campus that are here to help you, but you kind of have to know where those supports are. The information's on bulletin boards, the information's on the websites. There's a lot, the information of where the supports are all over campus, but it is up to you to advocate for yourself. On that same level is academically. If you have something going on with the class and you're not quite sure what direction to take, using the office hours of your particular professor is great self-advocacy. This is a small university. Professors are more than open to talking to you, but you have to set up a time and make contact with them. It's up to you to reach out. Now, once you reach out, we've got the support system here for you. But the difference between this and high school is in high school, people very much float around you waiting to help you out. That doesn't happen here at university. So in conclusion, on a real positive note, I just want the incoming class to feel excited about coming to university. These are fantastic years of your life. One of the reasons why adults love to come to homecoming and university reunions is they just cannot get these fantastic years out of their memories. The 3 points that we brought up about how academics are different between high school and university were more like a transition thing to help you be more ready for what's going to happen. But let's not take away from the fact that these are some of the best years of your life when you get to go to university.